Magandang hapon po. Ito po si Benji Chodoro. Today is September 10. Bago po tayo mag-umpisa at magpatuloy, pakibasa lang po ang ilang reminders o paalala. Ito po. Pwede niyo pong i-pause ang video para basahin. Pagkatapos po ay tayo po ay magpapatuloy. Maraming salamat po. Bago po tayo pumunta sa PSEI, I would like to share news on what happened yesterday. So sabi niya, from the Inquirer, vaccine trial hold-up disheartens PSEI. This was today's news referring to yesterday's index. No, the stock barometer slipped below 6,000 Wednesday as investors priced in fresh uncertainties due to the COVID-19 pandemic. So, meron pong concern regarding dun sa vaccine dahil nagkaroon po ng negative effect sa isang trial, sa isang tao nag-try. So, pangalawa is that yung index was pulled back by 101.19 points, which closed at 5,932 because of the downturn across US and regional markets. So merong spillover from the US markets. Okay? And ang sabi dito, the Philippine shares fell as concerns arose regarding the progress on the development on one of the vaccine candidates. AstraZeneca has put on hold a late-stage trial of its highly anticipated COVID-19 vaccine after a suspected serious adverse reaction in a study participant. Okay. So, yun po yung reason kung bakit nag-decline yung index natin yesterday. Okay. Another news that I would like to share with you is regarding news on Globe. Kita niyo po yan? Okay. So, sabi dito, Globe eyes up to 900 common tower sites. Globe Telecom is tapping independent tower companies for up to 900 locations around the country in a bid to boost service quality. And they have identified tower builders, so they would engage these tower builders so Globe can use them. No? So instead of building their own towers, which they do now, there will be a service provider which will build these towers, and Globe and other telcos will lease, which is cheaper than building their own towers. Because the cost of building a tower is, one tower is 5 million pesos. And all the hassle of getting these permits, more than 25 permits that you have to get from the LGUs, and it will take 18 months for the process to complete. It will be a service provider who will be building the towers, and Globe can rent on these towers. And not only Globe, but other telcos can rent it at a smaller expense than having a capital expenditure of 5 million per tower, and you need a lot of towers. Sabi dito, you need 900 common tower sites. Okay, so that's a good development for Globe. Another one which I would like to share is, there's a news on Vistaland. Okay, so Vistaland naman is they are to launch new residential projects before year-end. So, sabi niya dito, Vistaland continues to eye more residential projects to be launched in the second half of 2020 after subdued performance in first half due to the coronavirus disease. In a statement on Tuesday, the Villar-led property developer said that it has been recording 70% of its pre-COVID sales as of June, and its performance in the 2 months that followed had continued to improve. Okay. And then the company noted that despite the impact of the pandemic to its first semester performance, VLL posted a 40% income cut to 3.4 billion. So kumita pa rin sila, mas maliit nga lang. Its residential and leasing segments had recovered. Okay. So the leasing segment has been steadily growing with 79%. So this is the news on Vistaland. Okay, so let's now see the index. The time is 12:46. So the PSEI is 9 points below yesterday. So 59.23 siya as of 12:46. It's about to close. So it's still moving sideways. And let's take a look at the most active. Tingnan natin CSM. CSM. So moving from a green to solid green, nag-profit taking siya. Maliit yung red candlestick. The projected close is 863. And moving sideways 2 days now. And the candlestick is still above the EMA 20, but below the EMA 50 line. So it's moving sideways, and the support level, I will plot it at actually it's at a support level. No? Not a support siya. It's within this level. The resistance is here. It continues to move upward, it's somewhere here, 900, 909, 910. Okay, but the RSI is still 50. So take a look at another stop, AC. AC went below the EMA 20 and below the EMA 100. So it had a sort of a reversal, and the stock appears to be bearish, below 50, 44. See below the EMA 20, and it's probably trying to consolidate in this area. Kasi next support level is here. Ito yung next support level yan na nakikita ko. Actually, it's sitting on support. It's sitting on support. It's somewhere here. Or sorry, ito siguro kasi yan. It's sitting on support. So, tingnan natin. Indicator. Meron na palang indicator. And resistance is somewhere here. Yan. 721. Okay, so appears to be moving sideways. Next, let's see SMPH. SMPH naman, okay, still moving. 2 red candlesticks in a row below the EMA 29, so it opened at a higher price, but it's close to, actually it's in support again. Support level. Ito yung support niya. So 23, 25. Sorry, 28, 25, 28, 24. So it's the outlook is bearish. Okay, and hopefully I will cut the resistance level here, somewhere here. So kung mag-bounce yan, ang resistance niya will be somewhere here, 29.95. So if you're doing range trading, you can probably enter at this area, exit at this area, but kailangan meron tayong risk management or meron tayong cut loss because sometimes and oftentimes or sometimes the view is not always correct. No? Pero yan po yung nakikita kong support and resistance. And let's see another one. Ali nag-recover. Wait, I'm gonna refresh ko lang. Ali. Okay. Ali Pierce. Okay, doji siya. Doji. And appears to be moving sideways. So it's just below the EMA 20. So mukhang nagko-consolidation dito, or probably if this is a pullback, then it will continue to consolidate, or if there is volume in the following days, then this may move higher. So the support is now here. I see the support as here. This level. Over here. Okay, let's take a look at another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Video. Video is one of the leaders in the BSE, one of the leaders in the index. Okay, moving sideways siya, but it's a small green candlestick finished. Well, it's 12.53, the price is 92. So most probably this will be, the closing price will be near this price. Okay. Still moving sideways, and it has dividends above the EMA 20. The stock appears to be bullish since the RSI is over 50, it's 55. So it may continue to move within this area before it will move upwards. Let's take a look at another one, the top gainer. Let's see. P and B. Boy, wow. Breakout. No? Look at that. Guys, meron siyang volume. Excuse me. Meron siyang volume. Here, it's a solid green candlestick. And there is volume. The RSI is up. Let's take a look at DMI. So strong yung kanyang. Look, there is a trend. 35 yung DMI niya. So, over siya sa EMA 50, EMA 20, and EMA 100. So if it closes at 2290, 5 minutes na lang, then we will definitely have a breakout in our head. So baka magpatuloy yan kinabukasan because there's volume, but be ready with your stop loss, risk management. Okay? So ang pwede nyong gawing stop loss is Ang suggestion ko is to use the ATR, the average true range. The average true range is 47 centavos. So it's your mm, price that you will buy minus 47 centavos. Yan yung paggamit ng average true range. Okay? So, very good and very promising CPMB. But we have to be careful because baka mag-profit taking kinabukasan, we have to prepare for that. But my take is that baka mag-continue yan unless mag-profit taking. So, ang next resistance na nakikita ko dyan, dito sa 24. 24 yung next resistance niya. Yan. Okay? Otherwise, kung mag-profit taking, dito yung next resistance niya sa 21. Sa labag pa siya ng 21. 2160. Yan yung next resistance niya. Sorry. Next support. I'm sorry. Next, let's take a look at BCOR. Ito yung stock na konti lang yung trades. Breakout siya. Pero the trades is just 371 and 5.74 million. Yan. You'll see the stock. Pero ingat lang kayo dito dahil maliit lang yung market cap. There are just a few trades and baka maipit kayo because the stock may not be that liquid, no? Berjaya Philippines. So there's volume here, and it's all above the 3 indicators and very strong in trend. Tingin ko meron pang opportunity to go up, but be careful, you have to do some risk management here. Next, we have green. Okay, dumiretso pa si green, no? And it's meron volume siya from a red decline yesterday. It went up. And there is volume. There has been accumulation. Look at the trend line. In M20, the candlesticks are above the M20, indicating a bullish trend. So let's take a look at the DMI. Again, 32, almost 33. So there is a definite trend in green. So you can still get in if you want to, but kailangan meron tayong risk management. And pwede nyo go in is that you have to have a trailing stop. And you can use the M20 as your trailing stop. So yung M20 nasa 1.96. So yan yung stop loss nyo. Pagka nag-reach yung 1.96, stop loss yan. Yan. Ngayon, yung next level ni green would be 2.22. 2.58 yung 52-week high niya. So, ano yung next resistance level niya? Malayo na, no? Natin. Ang next resistance level, ito, 2.55. Guys, ito yung nakikita ko based on a 1-week chart. 2.55. Ay, sorry. Baka hindi 2.55 yan. It's baka mas mababa. 2.55. Dito. 2.37. Kasi merong support dito na pwedeng gawing resistance. Support din dito. This area. So 2.36 to 2.35 yung next resistance level niya. Okay. Balik natin sa daily chart. Maraming nag-advance ngayon, no? Pero sideways index. SSI. SSI, yes, breakout siya. It started here, then accumulate o pahinga ng konti, then it continued here, and it is above the M100. So, kung strong yung stock, let's check the DMI. Oo, the 28.629, so mukhang na-trend siya. So, you can still get in tomorrow, baka mag-pull back muna. Siguro wait for a pullback first before you buy. So yung next level niya, yung resistance level ni SSI would be somewhere ito. Actually, nasa resistance siya. Pero if it pierces that resistance level, the next one is here. 1.39. Ito resistance na ito. 1.27. The next is 1.39. Okay. Next, we have IRC. Breakout play din to. So, umakit siya dito. May first breakout, nag-pull back siya. Tapos there's another breakout. You see, there's volume. Then nag-pull back ulit siya. Okay. Consolidate at this level. And then, tumuloy ulit siya dito. And the volume is reduced during the consolidation period, which is a sign that there is nagpapahinga siya o nag-accumulate. So, the first breakout is here, the second breakout is here, the third breakout is here. And in between was a consolidation, classic or flag consolidation, whatever you call it. Okay, so the next level that I see for IRC is dito na yung next nakikita ko eh. Gawin natin check. Okay, nasa resistance na siya, pero yung next resistance niya is na 1.5. 1.5 yung next resistance niya. 1.4, 1.5, 1.6. Okay. Okay, I think that's it for the day. Nothing malaki. All HC. Food. RFM. TSM. Sana na siguro si fruit natin before we wrap up. Oh, not much for fruit. Okay, still moving sideways. And there's a solid green candlestick, which is a good sign, but there's not much that we can work on here. The RSI is still low variation before below 50. So not much on the fruit. Not much that I can see. Okay, so let's wrap up natin yung PSE. Okay, by the way, I'm using the Investograms platform, and my indicators are the 20-day exponential, 50-day exponential, and 100-day exponential moving average. So the PSE closed at 59.02, or 30 points lower than the previous close. So bearish pa rin siya. May bearish sentiment pa rin si PSEI. No? Let's take a look in there kung merong foreign selling. Pero hindi pa yata ma-indicate yung foreign selling. Ayan, sunod-sunod yung foreign selling pero hindi pa naka-reflect dito dahil maaga pa. So, let's take a look at the summary. Okay. But let's wait for the Okay. Excuse me. 101 stocks advanced, 85 declined, while 53 remained unchanged. Total volume today was 770 million shares, with a total value of 5.94 billion. Total trades were 86,042, 420, and 239 were the total stocks traded. So wala pang buying or selling. And the sectors ended mixed. No? So while the index closed lower, the financials registered a positive change, as well as the mining and the properties. Those which declined are the holding companies, the industrials, and the properties. Overall, the index, all stocks considered, the sentiment is lower. You know? So the PSAF closed at 59.02, or 0.51% lower than the previous day. Okay, so that's all for today. And the time is 1:08. If you wanted to take a look at your favorite stock, you can leave a comment, and I will try my best to accommodate you. If you learned something, I invite you to subscribe to my channel. This is Benji Chidoro saying bye for now and good day.